This video is part of my 1 to 99 skill guide. If you want to learn the best way of achieving max level, click the first link in the description to go to the main guide. Hello everyone, Kaoz here, and welcome to another old school Runescape video. Today, nature runecrafting. This one is one of my favorite things to do because back in the day, it was one of, if not the best way to make money in the game. So it brings back great memories. We will craft nature runes with the use of fairy rings, and there's a few ways to go about it. Since there are many ways to access fairy rings through teleports, experience and money per hour can fluctuate. But you will typically see experience rates from 18 to 27k per hour, and as for the profit, it also depends. But expect a minimum of 500k per hour, which can go all the way up to around 700k per hour depending on the price of the runes. For the level requirements, the only mandatory one is 44 runecrafting, but there are many methods to get to fairy rings that will require many levels, and some of them are actually pretty high. Also, get 63 magic to use NPC contact to repair your pouches without going to the abyss. Finally, if you are using a fairy ring in your house, you will need 85 construction to build one in your superior garden, but this can actually be boosted. For the quest requirements, you only need to partially finish Fairy Tale Part 2 to use fairy rings, and if you are going to fix your pouches with NPC contact, Lunar Diplomacy is recommended. For the item requirements, the only things you really need are a nature tiara, essence pouches, and rings of dueling. I would also recommend amulets of glory, stamina potions, and graceful clothing, as well as astral, cosmic, and air runes in your bank to cast NPC contact. This is where it gets interesting. Depending on how you access fairy rings, you need one of the following items from least to most efficient: an Arty cloak, a necklace of passage, house teleports, and a quest cape. The methods are all the same except for how you get to the fairy ring of your choice. Once you get there, configure it to the code CKR. We will again see these from least to most efficient, all of them starting at the bank. For the first method, teleport to the monastery with your Arty cloak and run east. Right-click the fairy ring to go to CKR, and once you're in the jungle, click on this spot to loop around the trees. Once there, just run east like this to access the altar, and once inside, craft your runes and teleport back to the bank of your choice to repeat the process. For the second method, teleport to the wizard's tower using the necklace of passage and run south to access the fairy ring. Follow the same path to the altar, craft your runes, and then leave. For the third and more efficient method, teleport to your house and use a fairy ring in your superior garden. Repeat the process mentioned before to get to the altar, craft your runes, and go to the bank. Finally, for the best method, you will need a quest cape to teleport to the Legends Guild. Run east to access the ring, and travel to the jungle once again to repeat the same process of accessing the altar, crafting your runes, and then going to the bank. Remember to fix your pouches with NPC contact when they degrade. And there you go! 4 methods to keep making great profit with one of the most iconic money-making methods since the old days. I'll see you in another video if you decide to keep watching. Best of luck and have a great day!